So I've been working to see if I have any chance of getting the rear motor running as well. So I have another Axiom mounted back here temporarily. I have to cut the floor out of most of the trunk, and I have to weld some different bracing for the suspension, but also probably going to redo this so that I can fit the second Axiom back here, which will also probably drop down further, and I would like to have it in a better position than it is for sure. And then what I'm going to do is redo the floor with new sheet metal and and have a nice place for the power wires, the 3-phase wires, and the DC wires coming through to be. And then from there I will actually make probably a polycarbonate or some sort of enclosure that covers Axiom, so it's not technically inside the car with me if there's anything that happens. And it'll need coolant that comes out too, so I'll have to figure all that stuff out. There'll be a fair bit of work that goes on here. This is not something I plan on doing instantly, but I just want to have it running. So the goal was to get the front wheels running to drive it to the other house, but now I'm at a point where I can actually possibly have it running as all-wheel drive. So if we give this a second, I actually have both Axioms set up here. So we can look, and I have Axiom, and then I have this other second Axiom, which is the rear, set up as number 74. And so what they're doing is they're communicating front to rear over CAN bus. And then there's some settings. Oh yeah, general. Why am I? Oh yeah, the rear has no app settings. So basically, because the rear is communicating over CAN bus, it should get its information from the front motor controller. The front has its information from the throttle. For now, I have like I said, a zombie inverter ECU coming, or VCU. I actually have it, and I have to start programming it and setting it up. And there's going to be a fair bit of work that goes with that, because we're going to have to get Axiom to communicate with it. So just wanted to open the shop door so that if anything happens, I can plan an easy escape. And I'm gonna make sure I have my tote full of tie downs ready, so I can tow the car outside in an emergency. Do have fuse and everything. Axiom's been tested quite a bit. I think we're in pretty good shape, but it's always good to play it on the safe side. So let's get this chair out of the way so I'm not tripping on it. Oh yeah, the rear Axiom has the current sensors set at 0 and 0. So let's go to the front and check it. So I need to set the rear at 001035. 001035. And then and then I should be able to set that. Now it should be set. And then the input sensor. Let's go up here. Now I don't have the input sensor connected right now. That's just for display purposes. It doesn't actually affect how it runs. But we'll set it so that when I do hook one up, 104 06969. And then we'll go back up here, read current sensor gain, and we'll double check. So now it's saved. So now we should be able to go back to real-time data. We should be able to pre-charge again. Pre-charge. Yes, I will wire all this properly. Like I said, I'll be connected to Zombie VCU. Double check we're pre-charged, so good voltage. Sorry, I'm moving around pretty fast, but what I can see is enough. So now, now we're still in the rear Axiom. I can zoom in a bit so this is easier for everybody watching. FOC, coder. Try this again. Come on. Oh, give me an offset. So let's apply that. And yeah, I don't know, give me an offset. So now I should technically be able to give it throttle and all wheels should spin. Just gonna try a little bit here. So I got the front set inverted, but what's the rear doing? Well, rear's not running right now. So let's change the front. I'd been in here playing with reverse and everything. Let's go. Just go to current for now and save that. Gives me the data I need to the rear motor. So this front's spinning forward again. The front's working. Yeah, there's got to be something I'm missing here, so I'm gonna have to stop the video and dig through this a bit and find it. But super close. And when I find it, I'll share with everybody what I had to do. But unfortunately, for some reason, I'm just not quite there. I got something interesting going on here. I don't know if it's because it just tries to turn the easier wheels to turn, but I got it running the rear wheels and the front at the same time. But man, there's something funny going on. Let's see if it does it right now. If not, I had to spin that wheel to get it. Yeah, so right now it's just running the front. And you can see there's no RPM on the rear. But what I did last time, and I don't know, I don't see any faults or anything. There's no faults. But I spun this wheel a bit. And then I came over and I pushed the go pedal. Now the rear's spinning. So you can see the rear spinning and you can actually see through there. It's an open diff, so one side spins. See the axle spinning? Wheel through the floor. And you can see it on here. You can see I'm spinning like 3,000 RPM right now. And then I switch back to the front and I'm spinning like 1,000 RPM. Not the same. But she's working as all-wheel drive, just I'm not fully. We'll see. Not sure about that right now. So I don't have any faults or anything. It's spinning all four, well, yeah, all four wheels basically. So we have an all-wheel drive CRX, I guess. But I think I got a setting I got to change here. So I'm gonna let this slow back down. Then we'll try it again. Yeah, they're all spinning. I'm gonna go put the phone down. See if I can get a bit of a video of that. Sorry, I'm just filming with my cell phone right now. CRX. I think we're good. So I did try playing with the traction control earlier because I had some weird issue where the front was only turning but not the rear. And I don't know if maybe there's a way where the two Axioms look for a certain amount of phase amps or battery amps or something. And it's just spinning whichever one's easier and applying that much phase current to that one. I don't quite understand, but I set the traction control here to true on the front and the rear, and it didn't work. So you can see what it did is when I did that, it actually didn't work the way I thought. So let's just try that again and see if only the front wants to turn, because sometimes it does that. But so now we're watching the front. Yeah, see right now it's only spinning the front. So it'll get up to 3,000 RPM and then stop. It just doesn't go any faster. That's full throttle right there. And it's just stopping at 3,000 ERPM. So for whatever reason, right now the rear doesn't want to run. So maybe I need to recalibrate the rear again for the position. Maybe it's not calibrated correctly. Let's go to general, FOC, encoder, and we're on the front or the rear? Yeah, the front measures there, the rear measures there. So let's go back to the rear. Give that a second. Oh, maybe it didn't apply. Because if it's looking at the rear, maybe it didn't apply this number, sorry, up here. So maybe the timing's way off. Let's apply that and then save it. I might have forgot to do that. Now let's see what it does. Oh, I got an ABS overcurrent on the rear. So something's going on there. Let's try it again. So it should calibrate the rear wheels. Come on, you can do it. Doesn't seem to be calibrating properly. Did I put a ratio of 2? No, that's wrong too. Shoot. Probably gonna stop this here in a second. I think that's what it is. The rear didn't calibrate correctly. And it doesn't seem to want to calibrate properly. So I'm gonna shut this off. I'm gonna reboot everything. And then see if I can look at that again, because the rear isn't calibrating. There's something off with the rear, so I might even just hook the USB cable to the rear and do it directly. That might be the easier way, just so that I'm not getting confusing noise or something. And I do have wireless stuff to be able to communicate to these wirelessly. Lots of good things coming, and communicate over CAN. There's all kinds of other options. We don't have to deal with plugging a USB cable in all the time. It's just the easy way right now. Let's get this plugged in here. Okay. Then make sure those are off. Off and off. Turn this back on. I'm just gonna connect. And then let's look at the front one. Yeah, encoder ratio 1. So first off, encoder ratio 2 isn't gonna work. That's gonna cause ABS overcurrents for sure. Let's let that. Let's save that. Save that. And then we're gonna try calibrating again, but plug directly in. See if that changes anything. So pre-charge. Over here. Like I said, I'm just setting stuff up right now. I can't wait for all this to be automatic with Zombie VCU. So let's come over here. Let's try this from here. Come on. Yeah, it's having problems in the rear. My e-brake's off. There's not much drag in the wheels. Oh, I didn't like that. I moved it with my foot. Maybe it'll get me a calibration though. Come on. You're almost there. You know what? I might have to move my encoder wire. It might be too close to phase wires or something. Come on. You can do it. Damn it. How annoying. Usually I don't get that issue often, but I'm gonna go have a look at where my phase wires are.